Welcome. This is Mark Davis. I'm the Senior Director of Product Marketing at Ruckus, an Aeris company, and I'm here to bring you up to speed on what you missed in case you didn't get the chance to get to Mobile World Congress. If it was snowing in London, if you had to head out to the games in Pyeongchang, whatever the reason, we'll bring you up to date here today. Things have died down a little bit. We've got our last major group here, probably of the show, but we can say with certainty that of the 10 years that Ruckus has been attending Mobile World Congress, this is by far the best event we've ever had. So let me bring you up to speed on two specific announcements that we discussed with the world here at Mobile World Congress. The first announcement is something we call the Ruckus IoT Suite. It solves this problem: the need to deploy multiple parallel networks, each supporting different IoT solutions that are using different types of wireless physical layer standards. What we've done is allowed organizations to collapse that down into a single converged IoT network built on a Wi-Fi network. And specifically what it allows you to do is, on top of a Wi-Fi deployment, support IoT endpoints that are based on BLE, or Zigbee, or LoRa, or really any wireless physical layer standard that you'd want to use for your IoT solution of choice. The elements of the IoT suite include a Ruckus IoT-enabled access point, what we call an IoT module. The IoT module supports different RF standards, right? So the IoT module combined with the Wi-Fi access point yields, I'll call it, a super access point that can support multiple different endpoint devices. We've also introduced a new element in the form of an IoT controller. The IoT controller provides system control and management for this now converged IoT access network, and it also supplies a couple of other important functions. The first is, this is where our ecosystem partners apply a software agent that allows us to pass traffic from IoT endpoints all the way to the back-end servers, be that in the cloud or be that on premises, that support that IoT solution. And it also allows us to establish a rules function whereby we can establish if-then rules between different IoT endpoints, regardless of manufacturer, regardless of wireless connection, really independent of any other constraints. What are the business reasons? Why would someone want to do this beyond the obvious simplicity of having one network instead of many? The reality today is that IoT deployments are often stalled for a number of reasons. Those reasons are often related to budget, uncertainty about how much it will cost, related to ROI, will I or won't I achieve a return on this investment? All of this is wrapped up in the complexity of IoT deployments. So from a business standpoint, we're really seeking to simplify that inherent complexity in IoT and make it easy for organizations to build an IoT access network and then continue to add on it over the course of time to support whatever applications and use cases fit within their business. As part of the IoT announcement, we've actually included a number of ecosystem partners, including Tile and Tracker for asset tracking, including Contact.io for asset tracking and various sensor operations. We've included Assa Abloy, a door lock manufacturer, and Actility, a maker of smart city, smart parking, and numerous other outdoor solutions particularly relevant for the city. We've also included IBM Watson, a key partner for us, especially in the creation of a rules engine for governing interaction between IoT endpoints. So look forward to hearing from your favorite friendly Ruckus SE, and we'll be talking to you about the use cases that you might be interested in deploying, and we're here to help you do it as easily and simply as possible. So that's IoT. Our second announcement is called CBRS-band LTE. So what we've introduced is actually a portfolio of LTE access points that operate in the US FCC 3.5 gigahertz band, frequently referred to as the Citizens Broadband Radio Service, or CBRS. The cool thing about CBRS is that for the first time, the government, the US government in this case, is providing licensed spectrum to enterprises and organizations that they can use to build their own private LTE networks within their own organizational boundaries. This is the first time it's ever happened. Frankly, it's like a gift from the government. What we've created is, in essence, an LTE network in a box. We provide the LTE access points, and we provide a set of subscription services that allows any organization to deploy an LTE network as easily as they deploy Wi-Fi today. This has never been done. So why might someone want a private LTE network? Well, there are a number of use cases across any number of segments that have specific constraining requirements related to quality of service, related to mobility, any number of attributes for which LTE is just the perfect solution. So in the near term, we expect CBRS LTE networks to be used in a private network environment to support business critical applications that just can't be addressed any better way than with LTE. Over the long term, this technology has the capability to utterly transform in-building cellular. So all we need is enough cellular handsets out there with the appropriate frequency band that will allow any user in any enterprise to actually have great in-building cellular coverage, which, as you probably know, is not present everywhere. In addition to the enterprise applications, there's also plenty of opportunity for CBRS-band LTE in the service provider environment. One particular application we're especially excited about is the possibility of providing a lower cost method of fixed wireless access in a last block or neighborhood scenario. In this case, we can use an outdoor CBRS LTE access point to actually provide signal directly to an indoor ARRIS gateway that uses CBRS LTE as its WAN connection. When we do this, we completely eliminate the need for a truck roll, eliminate the need for equipment on the outside of the house, eliminate the need for penetration of the side of the house. We actually make it deployable by the consumers themselves, by the end subscribers. So in short, that's the CBRS-band LTE portfolio. Now, of course, you're already familiar with Ruckus's line of indoor APs, outdoor APs. Now to that, we've added LTE access points and IoT-enabled APs. In addition, I'm sure you're already familiar with the ICX switch line from Ruckus and secure device access software in the form of our CloudPath product. With these two new product launches, Ruckus has dramatically expanded the scope of its portfolio and of the problems we can solve for the enterprise and for the service provider. So there you have it. That was your nickel tour of Mobile World Congress 2018. As Pink Floyd said, wish you were here, but in case you weren't, we look forward to seeing you at Mobile World Congress 2019.